Greetings, everyone. Welcome to our VISPU workshop titled Raising the Grades. My name is Pamela Richardson, a Family Engagement Specialist for the district, and I'm joined by the rest of the Family Engagement team. We will first begin with what we believe, our vision. Each student will demonstrate strength of character and will be college or career ready. Our mission: the Bibb County School District develops a highly trained staff and an engaged community dedicated to educating each student for a 21st century global society. Our values are competence, loyalty, open communication, defined autonomy, and honor. How do we maintain our accountability? We practice our non-negotiables. The first one, our multi-tiered system of support, which includes response to intervention and positive behavior intervention and supports, PBIS. We practice personalized learning and the Leader in Me program. We strive to stay above the line by seeing it, owning it, solving it, and doing it. We also are Tier 1 strong by ensuring all students perform on or above grade level. We teach and reinforce positive academic and social behaviors. We consistently implement evidence-based strategies, and we continually collaborate to improve student outcomes. All departments, employees, and our community partners and you, our families, play a part in us being Tier 1 strong. Our first presentation today will be provided by Dr. Janice Flowers, the director of our before and after school programs.
Bibb County School District and Tutor.com, one of the world's largest online tutoring services, have partnered to provide online tutoring. Students in grades K through 12 can access live tutors on demand 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The service provides homework help for more than 120 subjects, along with a drop-off essay review and test prep. Spanish-speaking tutors are available if needed. Students can easily connect to a certified tutor through their ClassLink page. The bcsdtutor.com icon is shown here on the left. Now, let's take a minute to watch this short video that shows us how to quickly connect to a tutor.
Getting started with Tutor.com is simple. All you need to do is log into your Tutor.com account. If you don't see what do you need help with today, go ahead and click on Connect with a Tutor now, and that should bring up our pre-session survey. Now all we need to do is select our topic and subject and a question so that we can get paired with the correct tutor. I'm going to choose Science for my topic, then I'm going to go to my subject list and select Biology in this case. Then we can select our grade level, decide how we want to communicate with our tutor, either through chat only or chat and voice, and then we're going to enter our question. This can be as specific or as general as you need, whether you're working on a concept or an actual homework question. If you would like to attach a file to bring into the classroom, you can do that as well, or you can wait until you're actually connected to a tutor. If you're working on a math, science, writing, or social studies assignment and you would prefer to work with a Spanish-speaking tutor, all you need to do is go to that menu in the top right corner and select Español. Now we're ready to connect to a tutor. Just click that green button, Connect Now, and in about a minute you'll be connected to a tutor in the online classroom. And that's all there is to it. So go ahead and get started today.
10 things you should know about Tutor.com. Number 1, it is safe and anonymous. All tutors must pass a background check. No personal information is shared between the student and tutor, and all sessions are recorded. Number 2, Tutor.com is free. There is no cost for our students to use it. Personalized learning sessions. Every session is personalized to meet the needs of your student, from remedial to advanced levels. It focuses on conceptual learning, not just quick answers. Number 4, it covers a wide variety of subjects. Students can get help in 120 subjects, including Spanish, computer literacy, AP courses, ACT, and SAT. Number 5, Tutor.com is more than just homework help. Tutors assist students with specific homework problems, but can also help with concept review, writing assignments, test prep, and much more. Number 6, extends the learning day. More than 3,000 expert tutors are available to help students at their moment of need. Number 7, it supports student achievement. Students who use Tutor.com say it helps them complete their homework and improve their grades. Students come to class better prepared and ready to learn. Number 8, builds confident learners. Students of all skill levels can get help from a tutor. Students have said that using Tutor.com makes them feel more confident in their learning. Number 9, it's easy to use and accessible from anywhere. Wherever students have online access, they can connect to a tutor. Sign up is quick and easy. And number 10, endorsed by parents. A parent of a 7-year-old said that Tutor.com actually motivated her child to do homework. The service has been excellent and wonderful.
Parents, you can help your child reach their learning goals and get help with their assignments. Log into Tutor.com for a free tutor today. It's safe, it's easy to use, and most importantly, it's free.
Thank you, Dr. Flowers. Our next presentation is about the Georgia Milestones Assessment. The Georgia Milestones Assessment spans grades 3 through high school and measures how well our students have learned the knowledge and skills outlined in the state content standards. The topics include English language arts, mathematics, science, and social studies for grades 3 through 8. And in high school, the 9th grade literature and composition, Algebra 1, biology, and U.S. history. The Georgia Milestones is actually administered primarily online, and you can go to Experience Online Testing at georgiaexperienceonline.com to see practice tests and also how the test is administered. Right now, we would like to show you a short video about how the test looks online so that you can better support your students.
Welcome to Experience Online Testing Georgia. This training allows students to experience online testing for the Georgia Milestones Assessment System. Let's get started. To enter the practice session, go to gaexperienceonline.com. Click on Test Practice. Click on Online Tools Training for end of grade for students in grades 3 through 8, or on end of course for students taking one of the state EOC courses. Then click on Test Practice. Choose between standard online tools. You can also choose audio contrast and color chooser or video sign language if your student may need one of these accommodations, or you can just review the technology enhanced items. Enter the username and password. Click on the test name. The next few screens will give you the directions for accessing the test. Click Begin Test. You can click on the drop-down to view any of the test items directly. You can choose any of the test items to choose the answer. At the bottom of the screen are Review End Test to review your answer choices and end the test. Pause to pause the test. You can click Flag if you want to flag an item for further review. Once you've flagged an item, you can go back to the drop-down and you will see a flag for that item. The Option button gives access to the masking tool. For masking, click Options, click Add Mask. You can enlarge the mask and then place it anywhere you would like in order to block out areas of the text to focus your reading. You can click Show or Hide Mask to show or hide the masks. Let's review the toolbar now. As noted, the pointer allows you to select the correct answer. If you are unsure about an answer, you can click the cross-off tool. To cross off an answer, click on the incorrect answer and you will see a large red X. To remove an X, just click again on that answer choice. The next tool in the toolbar is the highlighter. Use the highlighter to emphasize an area on the screen. To highlight the area, click on the top left-hand corner and drag to the bottom of the last word you would like to highlight. Return to the highlighter to clear the highlights. The next tool is the sticky note. The sticky notes allow you to take notes within a question. Choose the sticky note. Choose the location where you would like the sticky note, and then enter text. You can click on X to close the sticky note. The sticky note will remain with the test item, and you can return to access the content of the sticky note by double-clicking on the number. The Insight program is scalable and will automatically enlarge test items depending on the size of the monitor. There is also a magnifier to zoom in on images or text. You can click on 1.5 or 2 times the normal size. You can scroll in order to see different parts of the test item. Return to the zoom tool to turn it off. The line guide will allow you to track a single line of text you are reading. Click on the line guide and drag to the line you want to read. Click again on the line guide to turn off the tool. The next tool is the calculator. Use this tool to form mathematical calculations for items that permit the calculator. Use the mouse to click on the keys. You can practice the calculator with a simple equation such as 2 plus 2. and you'll see the answers pop up here. You can drag the calculator away when not in use. Some high school courses also have access to a graphing tool. Some items will have a reference card in the toolbar. Some courses have access to the periodic table of elements. This is an interactive table, and you can click on an individual element to see it magnified. You can click on X to close the element and the table. English language arts tests have a writing task in which you must write an answer responding to one or more reading passages. These tasks begin with information directing the student on how to approach the tasks. Then the student will be presented with several multiple choice items, a short constructed response item, and an extended response item. Students should read the information about the task and read both passages before answering the multiple choice items. When you see a passage, you will notice it will tell you how many pages in all there are in the passage and the page that you are on. To read the entire passage, just click on the right half of the screen to page through to additional text. Click on the left side of the screen to return. After the multiple choice items, there will be a short constructed response item. There will be a place to write on the right side of the screen. To answer the writing prompt, type in the open box on the right. Once a response is written, text can be edited and moved to another area of the response using the cut, copy, and paste icons. To move the text, highlight the text to be moved, select cut, choose the location where you would like the text, and click paste. Text can also be duplicated using the copy and paste buttons in the same manner. The undo and redo buttons allow you to go back if you make an error. Next will be the extended response item. First, you'll see the writing task. There will also be a writer's checklist that you can pop up and read. Scroll to enter the response to this task. Some items will ask you to click to respond. Here you can drag your answers into the boxes. If you want to replace an answer, you just drag the new item over the response and it will replace. Click OK when you are done. Some items ask for drop-down responses. You just click and choose your responses. A math test may contain keypad input questions. This is a type of constructed response question that allows for the creation of a numeric answer expression requiring a response. Students can use the keypad as well as the keypad editor. Sometimes you will see a fraction. You enter your information in the fraction. Some items will ask you to graph. You can choose the line and click and drag to the location. If you make a mistake, you can always erase and start over. Some items require that you drag and paste, and you can put the response multiple times in a location or locations. After finishing the last item of the test, the student will see their flagged items. They will see any unanswered multiple choice. They will see items that are constructor response that are filled or not filled. And when the student is finished, they can click End Test and then click Submit to ensure that the responses have been submitted for scoring. This concludes the Experience Online Testing Georgia tutorial.
State rules require that all students participate in the state assessment program and are tested at their respective grade level or course. In elementary and middle schools, Georgia milestones results inform promotion and retention decisions in the areas of reading, grades 3, 5, and 8, and math, grades 5 and 8. In high school, the Georgia Milestones EOC results serve as a final exam, with the resulting score counting 20% of the final course grade. Specified accommodations are allowed on state assessments for students who require them. You will notice that there are 4 levels of achievement: beginning learners, developing learners, proficient learners, and distinguished learners. You will notice here a sample student report. You will receive a report once your student completes the Georgia Milestones Assessment. Our spring testing dates this year are April 25th through May 6th, and our retest dates are June 27th through the 30th. So we want you to know these dates so you can be sure that your child arrives to school during this period of time. We know that our students and our families sometimes feel a little bit of test anxiety as milestone comes around. So we want to give you some helpful tips on how to address test anxiety with your students. Well, what is test anxiety and how do we prevent it? Well, according to the Anxiety and Depression Association, there are 3 factors. One is a fear of failure. Sometimes we put so much pressure on ourselves to do well that our fear of failure can overcome us. Students may be prepared, but fear can derail their self-confidence. A second reason is lack of preparation. Without a solid grip on the content for an upcoming test, students might become stressed because they know they'll probably do poorly on that test. And the third reason is poor test history. We know students who have had trouble testing in the past sometimes are prone to develop test anxiety. Instead of looking at the possibility of improving, they develop a negative mindset. They might think, if I couldn't pass the last test, why will this one be any different? Are some students more prone to test anxiety? Most definitely yes. Students who are often perfectionists or parents have a higher chance of developing test anxiety because they hold themselves to unrealistic high standards. They find it hard to accept mistakes and anything less than perfect from themselves. Also, students who care about doing well, but who aren't prepared for tests, are also more prone to test anxiety. Not being prepared could stem from a lack of sleep, a gap in understanding the content, or not studying enough. Well, parents, here are 10 ways to reduce and test anxiety and to work with your children on this. Help them to be prepared, to get a good night's sleep before the test, to fuel up with breakfast, get to class early so that they're not stressed by being and walking into the class late. Help them focus on calm breathing and positive thoughts. Help them to read carefully and to slow down, even now as you practice reading with them and answering questions. Just let them start at what they know first. Help them not to worry about what they don't know. Also, practice not paying attention to others in the room. Help them have a positive mental attitude. And another practice would be help them to watch the clock so that they're not spending too much time on one question. Help them to stay on pace and to breathe while they're taking the test. Well, families, this completes our presentation for today about Tutor.com and the Georgia Milestones. At this time, we'll be happy to take any questions and provide any additional information you may need. You can unmute your microphone or place a question in the chat.